What's up, everybody? Hillbilly Order. Whew. How's it going, guys? Back for my third video. Tonight gonna have a Miller High Life, my beer of choice. Just like the way it tastes, local. And still got my tin of Longhorn here. Yeah, my second video got cut off. Ran out of camera time. So like I said, if I don't know how to fix all that stuff and do editing and whatnot, so if it ends up going off, turning off or whatever, that's just where it's going to end, because I don't know how to go back to do nothing. So at the end of that one, I think I was talking about my wrestling school a couple of years ago. I was 31 years old. I'm 34 now. Like I said, I was training with Angel Armani. He's a pretty cool guy. We used to train up, so I was saying in the second one before it stopped, in South Milwaukee, home of the Crusher. Papa Luigi's 2, there's an old building there, Papa Luigi's 2, and on the bottom it's like an Italian restaurant, pizza place, and then on the second floor there's actually a gymnasium, like a basketball court. It used to be an old stage, and there's a basketball court, and like on the windows and stuff like that, they're all chained off and got metal over them and stuff like that, so none of the balls break the glass. And you got the stage in back. You kind of had the two big doors that would close off the stage. And behind that was the wrestling ring that we'd train in that whole little area. So we'd go out into the gym, run some laps. And then when the shows would go on, we'd move the ring from the stage. And we'd put it down there on the middle of the gym floor for the shows. And it was a cool old place, old building. Lots of little nooks and crannies to kind of check out and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. But Angel Armani rented that area from the owner, Sal. And it was a pretty cool setup. Not a lot of room or nothing like that. And you can see I'm shaking. It's cold out here. Down in the 20s here in Wisconsin again. But it was a pretty cool setup. There's probably about 15 to 20 of us that would train. Not everybody would show up every week, but that was a pretty cool situation. I enjoyed it. So that's that. So I trained with Xavier Mustafa. He was a pretty cool guy. Big black dude. Probably more famous for the fact that, well, I don't know how much he weighs, but probably close to 350 pounds, maybe plus. But he'd get up on the top rope and do a moonsault. Just pretty much standing on the corner, facing the crowd, and you flip over backwards onto somebody. He was pretty good at doing it, too. So he was pretty agile in the ring for a big guy. He did all right locally. Silas Young, like I said, he's on Ring of Honor now. So it's super cool to watch him on TV. But he seemed pretty cool. Didn't get to know him very well or nothing like that, but it was cool to be in the ring with him. Watching him practice his PG-Waji plunge. And Angel Armani himself, he's quite a character. Pretty cool guy. Still wrestles. Does his little promotion there out of Papa Luigi's 2 in South Milwaukee. Good pizza. Plenty of beer. So sometimes I do some shows at Bradford Beach and stuff like that. But yeah, it was fun. I went to it for a while. Did decent at it, I think. I enjoyed myself. It was fun. Wasn't too expensive because you'd only have to pay up to like $400, which is a lot cheaper than most wrestling schools. Learned a lot, and it was just cool to get my foot in the door and see a small piece of that life, you know. Got rolled up once and then hurt my neck. Not saying that's why I stopped or an excuse or anything like that. The reason I stopped is simply because pro wrestling is a lifestyle, and if you're going to really make anything out of it, you have to devote a lot more time than I was willing to. Like I said, I'm married. I got 3 kids. So that comes first. Got work. That comes before that because I got to supply for my family. But it's pretty cool. I'm glad I did it. Glad I tried it. You know, if you're a wrestling fan and stuff like that, they got wrestling schools all over the place. I'd definitely say give it a whirl, you know. Learn what it's like to be those guys in the ring, what they actually go through, what it actually feels like, what they're actually thinking when they do it. Makes watching it even more fun as far as I'm concerned. So that's about that for now on the wrestling subject. I'm sure I'll touch on it a lot more lately. WrestleMania is coming up in just a couple of days. I think it's next Sunday. So we always get that and have some people over. WrestleManias I don't think have been too good lately. But it's still fun. After that they got Mayweather and Pacquiao finally signed on for a fight. So that'll be cool. I think it's May 2nd. I'll definitely be getting that. Having some people over. Either that or we'll go out to a bar that's going to be showing it. Pay a little cover charge. Definitely want to see that fight. I think I'm rooting for Pacquiao on that one. I just can't stand Mayweather. That guy's one cocky son of a bitch. I can't stand it anymore. I was waiting a long time for someone to knock him in the fucking face. So that ought to be a good one. So as I said before, I'm here in Muskego, Wisconsin. It's cold out. Middle of March. Probably getting later into March. Can't remember exactly what the date is. But still cold here. We got a couple nice days. See what else is there to talk about. The reason I called the show New Hillbilly Order is because always watching Outlaws videos. I'd always make comments on there. I always told them, I said, oh, we should start the New Hillbilly Order, the way they got all these dippers out there that are doing the dipper channels and redneck. When I was in high school, country music was real popular. Kind of died down a lot. A lot of country music guys went to more pop music. And I think it's going to start making a bit of a comeback, so figured we could start the New Hillbilly Order. Reference to the NWO and WCW. Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. And then all the other dumbasses that ended up joining it down the road kind of ruined it. But, yeah, so I figured, I kept saying, oh, Outlaw, you should start the New Hillbilly Order, start the New Hillbilly Order. And never really commented back on it, but that's alright. I know he's got a whole bunch of different subscribers and all sorts of people that leave comments. So, yeah, I figured what the hell, I'll try making videos. Sure, they're not too entertaining right now. I'm just sitting at this old desk in my garage. But hopefully as it gets nicer out, I can go out, make some videos outside and shit like that in different areas. Do some goofy shit. So, hopefully they get more entertaining as they go. So we'll see. Don't know too much what else to talk about right now. It's actually early Monday morning. So about 3 in the morning. Gotta be up for work at wake up around 6 o'clock normally. Just couldn't sleep tonight. And I'll be to work by 7. So what are you gonna do? Guess that's it for now, unless I can come up with something real quick to talk about off the top of my head. Let's see what else is going on. yeah, the new Hillbilly Order is just going to be kind of a show for hillbillies. The way the world's so turned upside down these days with, all the, I don't know what side of the fence you stand on with the, all the police shootings and all the, what do they call it when they all get together and stuff like that, all the picketing and whatnot, and, I don't know what side of the fence you stand on that. I can see a little bit of both sides on that. I don't want to get into too many political things, because that's not what I want to do, really. The ISIS and all that bullshit. Just a lot of crap going on out there in the world these days. So, just hillbillies getting together and talking hillbilly shit. And if you guys want to leave some comments about some stuff maybe you want to talk about it. But yeah, the world's kind of in a crappy place right now, which makes me worried about future generations. Like I said, I got kids and stuff like that. My brothers and brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws and my own brother and stuff, they all got kids, so kind of makes me worried about what the future holds. But I guess that's always been the case, even when our parents were kids and our grandparents were kids. And I'm sure they always wondered, the hell's the world going to be like 20 years from now? Guess we're still in that same boat. Guess it always will be that way, probably. So I'd like to discuss some of that stuff when I'm sitting out here having a beer, having a dip. Like I said, sometimes maybe I'll have a cigarette or a cigar or whatever like that. I just enjoy tobacco occasionally. Not a big time regular user, but well, I guess I am technically, but try to deny that, I guess. Always say, I just do it every now and then, but every now and then usually means every now and then, a couple times a day and whatnot. So yeah, that's the video, and I'll make more in the future. If somebody wants to leave some comments about some